Hey there friends, in last week's video, I brought you all of the top 10 K-pop longest lasting K-pop group lineups, and for this video, it's time to go over the oldest K-pop groups out right now, despite whatever lineup changes they might have had. This means that some of the groups that didn't qualify in the last video will now make their appearance in this one. But before we get started on this top 10, please do me the huge favor of hitting those like and subscribe buttons for me. I couldn't do this without your support, and your comments here keep our little community going. Plus, it really helps me out so I can keep providing you with more content that you enjoy. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DareDB. And now that I've done that little promotion, let's get on with this countdown. Before I get into the top 10, I wanted to run through the notable groups that do not make the top 10 countdown, but have still had a respectable run so far. I plan to go more in depth with the top 10, so here's a quick run through of the K-pop groups that are still around that debuted in 2011 or earlier. The first three groups actually debuted within days apart, and that is number 26, B1A4. Other 2011 groups, Apink at number 25 and Block B at number 24. Moving on to the 2010 groups, we have a tie at number 23, and that's Teen Top, who debuted on the same day as also number 23, Girls' Day. Infinite 21, CNBLUE at number 20. And for the 2009 groups, number 19 is Beast or Highlight. And then on to the 2008 groups, number 18, 2PM, number 17, UKISS, number 16, SHINee, number 15, Davichi, number 14, 2007 group, Girls' Generation, and number 13, FTISLAND. And moving on to the 2006 groups, number 12, Supernova, and who debuted a day before, and number 11, Sunny Hill. And starting up this countdown, we have number 10, BIGBANG.
Fantastic, baby. Dance. I wanna dance.
First off, this group has been through a lot, and they are one of the bands that made K-pop what it is today. These guys have been in the game since 2006, and the group is arguably one of the leaders of the Hallyu wave. BIGBANG has many iconic K-pop songs like Lies, Fantastic Baby, Haru Haru, and Bang 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 that still resonate with fans all over the world. And the group's history and legacy is extraordinary. They've earned the respect and helped defy the stereotypes that the industry portrays, and they've definitely earned their title as the kings of K-pop. And fans and K-pop artists have them to thank for inspiring so many, and we look to the future as they are expected to continue to do so in the years to come. Next one on this list, we have the Brown Eyed Girls at number 9. This is the longest running girl group with their original lineup in history now, and what started as a faceless group of girls has evolved into a true powerhouse in K-pop. The Brown Eyed Girls have done it all and still stay true to themselves, with amazing hits in their discography like Abracadabra, LOVE, and Sixth Sense. The Brown Eyed Girls have set an example in K-pop industry for other artists and female artists, and they have more to share with the world. And at number 8, we have Gavy NJ. This ballad-making trio has been in the industry for nearly 15 years, with many OSTs and various ballad hits in their discography. This group has been through a lot of changes in not only members, but companies too. Gavy NJ has had a total of 7 different members over the course of their run, and although the group was originally composed of Hyemin, Heyoung, and Shihyun, in 2020, Jennie, Gunji, and Sorin make up the current lineup. This group has had a long history in the K-pop scene, and we can hope to see more from Gavy NJ in the years to come. Moving on to number 7, we have Super Junior. SM's The Gateway to Stardom of Asia boy group originally debuted as Super Junior in November 2005 with 12 members. The group was inspired by Japan's rotational Morning Musume as a project group with planned lineup changes and multiple subunits, but fans wouldn't have it, and they rallied to keep the members the same. Kyuhyun was added in 2006 to make a special 13-member Super Junior, and 2 more members, Henry and Jomi, were later added as part of the Chinese subunit Super Junior M. Fans know iconic songs like Sorry Sorry, You, and Mr. Simple, and so many more, and this legendary group broke a lot of records to become one of the faces in the golden age era of K-pop globalization in 2009. It's safe to say they overcame all of the obstacles, and as they say in Superhuman, they will be the last man standing. Now we're at number 6, and we have SG Wannabe. Originally a faceless group, SG Wannabe set out in the industry to be known for their talent and music. They have recorded many hits and sold a ton of records during their run with songs like Timeless, Saldaga, and Sin and Punishment. The group went on hiatus in 2011 after their former member, Donghao, took his life while suffering from severe depression during his SG Wannabe's days. But after taking some time off to recover and perform military service, the group returned to the industry in 2015 and the public welcomed them with open arms. Coming in at number 5, we have another SM boy group, and that's TVXQ. A group that has been through a lot, TVXQ solidified their status as legends in the industry in the 2000s with massive hits like Neurotic and Rising Sun. Simultaneously making it in Japan and setting records there, the boys have made their mark in history, starting as a quintet and then later as a duo. The group is still going strong, and while fans like myself hope for a full 5-person reunion one day, we're glad that the name is still present and great hits like Catch Me and Something continue to come even after a decade and a half of performances under their belt. And at number 4, we have Fly to the Sky. Debuting under SM Entertainment in 1999, this duo showcased a variety of genres but found the biggest success with their ballads like Missing You. Hwanhee and Brian take breaks away from the group to follow their own successful careers but still come together every once in a while like true brothers. While they did have a 5-year hiatus until their 2014 album, as well as a hiatus now, there's no doubt that we'll see more great music from them again. Moving on to number 3, we have another very successful group from the Gen 1 era, and that is g.o.d. This group went on hiatus in 2004 so the individual members could focus on their solo activities, but they came back together in 2014 and picked up right where they left off. They debuted under JYP Entertainment before the turn of the century and have had tremendous success in their run with R&B songs like Lie and Road. Fans are happy to see them promoting together again, and they've even just released a new album in 2019. Here's to another decade of music for them. Coming in at number 2, it should be no surprise to see this group rank high if you saw the last video, and that's Shinhwa. At an incredible 22 years, this legendary boy group has been around since the beginning of K-pop, and amazingly, they've kept the same 6 members the whole time. From their hits T.O.P. to Perfect Man to Venus to This Love, they have overcame the odds by surviving when the vast majority of the groups disbanded, mostly by staying active, honoring their fan base, and keeping on top of music trends. Shinhwa has been through it all and have shown that they're here till the end. Before I get to the number 1, I do want to make some special mentions, and the first one is S.E.S. The disbanded veteran girl group had an amazing run and many iconic hits. The girls reunited in 2016 and 17 to release the 20th anniversary album, and fans were delighted to see them return, and the album was a great success. However, it was only meant to be a temporary reunion, so I didn't qualify them for this list, but they still got my attention. Same goes to SM's other major group, H.O.T, who reunited as well for several specials, and including reunion concerts which drew an impressive 100,000 attendees in 2018 and 60,000 in 2019. They have not released any new music since 2000, since the reunion was only meant for the special concerts, and so for these reasons, I felt they didn't exactly qualify for this list, but it's still a remarkable story to mention. Coming in at number 1, we have the oldest K-pop group in the industry, and that is the iconic Sechskies. Debuting in 1997 under DSP Entertainment, Sechskies, which is the German way, or Sechskies, which is the Korean way, was one of the first major rivals to H.O.T to create the first big competition in the K-pop industry. Couple, chivalry, and 3 words remain iconic staples in the first-gen K-pop, and the group sadly disbanded in 2000. Despite only being in the industry for only 3 years, their impact was huge. However, 16 years later, the group reunited with 5 of the 6 original members and signed under YG Entertainment to make their long-awaited return to the industry. Goes to show that things can pick up right where they left off, and Sechskies has proven that they still got it. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this countdown. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which K-pop groups you think will go all the way in the years to come and set new records and create lasting legacies like the ones on this list. Please be sure to hit those subscribe and like buttons for me, and while you're here, check out many more of my videos, and see you next time!